Dropshipping has already made many millionaires.
And I'm gonna become one of them. But I have 7 days to achieve it. 6 minutes and I got my first order.
I decided to challenge myself and start this viral business model, dropshipping. I didn't know much about it in the beginning, just that everyone can do it and some people are getting filthy rich with it. And actually that's all I needed to know. So I set myself a time period of 7 days to learn everything I could about dropshipping, then running the business and trying to make it successful. But before we get into day 1, hey Michael, what is dropshipping?
Oi Michael, I'm glad you asked. I'll be in the studio shortly.
A brief summary for those of you who have never heard of it before. Dropshipping is where you find a product cheap on one website and then you resell it by creating your own website for a higher price. When someone purchases from your website, then you simply buy it for them from the cheaper website. You might be saying that it's reselling, but the difference between reselling and dropshipping is that you never actually have inventory, so you never have the products on you in person. To begin with, in the morning of day 1, I started studying about the system. Few hours later, I was quite confident with my knowledge, so I came up with a plan and accordingly I made a to-do list. Before I could select my winning product, I needed to choose if I'm making a general store that sells everything, a niche store that sells products only in a particular niche, or a single product store that only focuses on one single product. I chose to mix the last two. I decided to aim my store on one single product, which I will be focusing my ads on, but in addition add other items for sale that also go to the same niche. Thereby, I can advertise and sell one product while also gaining extra profits from other sales. I was thinking and I thought of an excellent niche, from which I started looking for products. It seems a little cruel at first, but hear me out. So around 70% of people are struggling with acne, and all of them want to get rid of it. So we can use the knowledge of what over half of the people who will see our advertisements want to our favor. First of all, it will be easy to get their attention if we mention something that they are struggling with. Secondly, most of them are willing to pay to improve their skin condition. I used AliExpress as my source of supply. I searched for acne products and sorted them by orders to get the best selling items. Okay, we've got 15 products. I chose this brush as my main item, as I had one laying around in my house. This made it possible for me to show it like I'm showing it to you right now, in person. Having found the products, I needed a website to sell them on. As I didn't know much about web design, I spent hours of studying, basically going through dozens of YouTube tutorials. When I started using Shopify, it was really difficult for me. I had no idea how the platform worked or what the different features were for. It felt really uncomfortable to use at first. So I just followed this one video through, copying every move this guy made, not knowing what I was actually doing. And within a few hours I got the hang of Shopify quite well. To import products to my website, I used an app called Oberlo. It makes importing products from AliExpress to your store really easy. It's also useful for purchasing them for your customers afterwards, because you can literally fulfill your orders within 2 clicks. But more about that later on. I started day 2 with creating fake reviews for my products. Well, they weren't completely fake, but I basically copied the pictures of the same products as I am selling from AliExpress reviews and posted them under my products with some positive text to it. And the picture part is really important here, as they made my reviews look more real. It's day 2, it's in the middle of the day, it's currently 2 p.m. I just spent 4 hours on making fake reviews for my products.
But why did you create these fake reviews?
Well, to make my new customers trust the website and feel safer purchasing from it. To do all that, I used an app from Shopify called Looks Photo Reviews. If any of you wants to try out it also and stuff. But it's really hot in my room now and I'm gonna do a quick change. Ciao. It's a lot better now. let's talk some business. Now, I had everything ready and the only thing left to do was to get traffic to my website. I needed a plan and I came up with the following strategy. To advertise it on Instagram meme pages, because a lot of teenagers follow them, and acne affects people mostly in their teenage years. That way I would get the perfect audience. I also wanted to try out different ways of advertisement, so I can compare them and start scaling the best performing one. All in all, I wanted to advertise it on Instagram, TikTok and Facebook. But before we go to all that and start running the ads, I needed to make the advertisement first. Having the solid plan in place, I started working on the advertisement. I filmed myself talking about my own acne experience and how this brush would be the magical fix for everyone's bad skin. Before editing, I wrote to a lot of Instagram pages. Do not have to wait unnecessarily for their response when my ad is ready. To my surprise, it didn't take long for one to reply. In a matter of minutes the deal was set and the ad was supposed to go up on day 3. After agreeing on terms, I assembled the video.
Hey guys, it's the end of day 2. Currently it's 2 AM in the morning. Today was quite a productive day. We fixed the website a little bit, made a plan for the advertisements. We also found a meme page that is going to advertise us. See you tomorrow. Ciao. No, not ciao. Let's do some transition.
I started the morning with making our shop look more legit by buying us a domain, thermofare.com, for $14. Now I had a website, domain, advertisement, and the Instagram page with 500,000 followers basically ready to post my ad. I felt like everything was coming together. When suddenly everything fell apart. The meme page that I had to deal with wanted me to pay him $100 through PayPal, but not as a business payment, where I would also get the purchase protection, meaning that I can request my money back if he doesn't fill in his part of the deal. Instead, he wanted me to pay him as family and friends, which really felt like a scam, so I refused the deal. You might ask, why is this so big of a deal? You could have just found another one of these meme pages, right? Well, yes, but actually no. You see, I contacted as many meme pages as I could find, and 90% of them didn't respond at all. Others wanted some crazy amounts of money. But in the end, it wasn't actually that big of a deal. I changed my tactics. After some research, I was convinced that TikTok was the best way to advertise my skin brush. I started planning different types of ads for TikTok, while also studying more about the platform. But it was already getting quite late, so I decided to let the TikTok be for the night and fully focus on it the next day. But I still had some energy left, so I made a Facebook business account and ran my first finished ad there. Therefore, when I wake up, I can collect and analyze the data and make my future ads even better. By the way, it was that was supposed to go up on Instagram before. Now my cheap Facebook ad had been running for the whole night and results were quite shocking. For approximately $2.7 I was able to get 13 clicks to my website, which is 20 cents per potential customer. You can take it like a lottery, where every person who goes to my website is like a lottery ticket and each conversion is a win. So in my case, each lottery ticket would cost me 20 cents and each win got me on average 12 euros profit. Spoiler, my job should have now been to get my chance of winning as high as I possibly can, but instead I did this. I ran 4 more Facebook ads. My strategy was to make many different ads with different texts, captions and audiences to find the best performing one and start scaling that one. And this was my first big mistake. I misanalyzed the data. My advertisement in Facebook actually was performing really well because 20 cents per potential customers are actually really great. But right now the problem was in my website because people went there but none of them bought anything. My phone is calling, be right back. In conclusion, I just needed a higher conversion rate. To achieve that, I needed better product profiles, descriptions and a website. Unfortunately, I did not know it back then. Yeah, let's just go back to the story. Now when my Facebook ads were running independently, I started working on the TikTok ads. I wrote the scripts, filmed and assembled the video. I was really hyped as my Facebook ads were performing well and I was about to launch the TikTok ads. Unfortunately, my hype didn't last long. I registered my TikTok advertisement account to Turkey because my country wasn't an option. And it had the same time zone as my country, so Turkey it was. Little did I know the selected country was also the region where the advertisement would be published, and it was unchangeable. Also, I couldn't make a new account, as I only had one phone number and it was used to make the Turkey account.
Why don't you just use the Turkey account?
If we want higher chances of our business being successful, then we need to target our advertisement on richer audiences who don't mind spending on stuff that they might not actually even need. But in Turkey, the average salary is only $700 after tax. Most of this money goes to fill in their needs. Some go to savings, so they can't really spend much on their wants. As they have so little money left, they will probably spend it wisely and not on some cool crush on the internet. All that said, I cancelled the TikTok and went back to my initial plan, Instagram meme pages. Once again, I wrote to a lot of Instagram pages, but eventually I had set the deal, and the post was supposed to go up at 10 AM Eastern Standard Time because it had the best engagement rate. On day 5, my website was now getting quite a lot of traffic from Facebook ads, but still, no one was purchasing anything. As I had scheduled my Instagram post in a few hours, I wanted to make the most of it, so I started analyzing the Facebook ads to make my new Instagram ad as good as I possibly can. I also made it more suitable for the meme page. Now everything was ready and the only thing left to do was to pay. Before I show you the results of the ad, I want to show you the pricings and stats for the meme page.
On the screen you can see his biggest meme page and the prices he had set. He also owned 2 more meme pages and offered pricings for them as well. If you want to take a closer look at those prices, feel free to pause the video. I did some calculations to find the best option for my money. I divided the average amount of likes by the cost for the post and did that for each account. This gave me an index which shows approximately how many active persons will see my advertisement for each dollar. Higher the index, better the price. After some simple math, I was able to select the best option for the money, which was 24-hour post plus link in bio on his biggest page that cost me $80, and according to my calculations it would get seen by approximately 207 active persons for each dollar. Now let's take a look at some statistics. Once again, for a closer look, pause the video.
The time had come. Therefore, I sent him the money through PayPal. And second later, my app was up and running.
I just got my first order. I can't believe it. It's been like, I don't know, let's see, 6 minutes. 6 minutes and I got my first order. I will show you right now. Maybe I will screen record it too. Wait. Alright guys, I just got my first order. You can see it right over here. Sorry for the inconvenience, but my phone broke down and I couldn't get the screen recording out of it. And this frame is the best I can give you, so enjoy my reaction. I am also screen recording, so there will be the screen right here. Okay, let's see. I am so excited. I got the first order in 6 minutes, by the way. 6 minutes. That's amazing. They bought... Oh, you can see here, they paid €19.75. And they also paid for shipping. That is all like little bullshit. They don't get faster shipping. Yeah, like I am dying, just really excited. Let's see what comes next. To fulfill my first order, I used an app called Oberlo, which will automatically fill in all the shipping details and etc. No, actually, you paid for fast shipping, so. Honesty is number one thing, and as she paid for fast shipping, I will give him fast shipping. The only thing left for me to do was to check the filled details and pay. After paying, it also syncs everything with Shopify and gives customer the shipping details. And it's not sponsored or anything, Oberlo is just really useful for dropshipping, and from my experience I would really recommend it. Done! Done? Is it done? Or this was order number 6.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. Day 6 and I still had only one sale. It was then when I realized that Thermafare is not gonna work out, or at least the way I had the business already set up. And having only 2 days left of this challenge, it felt impossible to improve things enough to make any profits, or even make up for all the losses. Soon enough my Instagram ad got also expired, and I decided to just let the Facebook ads run until the end of day 7, in hopes of something magical happening. Yeah, it's day 7, therefore the end of my dropshipping challenge. But it's not just an end, it's start for your results chapter. Now let's pull the strings together and take a look at all the data and results. Firstly, my store got a total of 220 online store sessions, 100 of which came from Facebook ads, where I spent total of $28.90. If you divide that by online store sessions, then we get that I spent on average 29 cents on one potential customer, or one click to the website. The rest of the visitors came from Instagram promotion, where I spent $80. Here is the performance of this promotion. It's quite bad, since this page had on average 13k likes, but my post got just a little over 1,000. I think it was because my ad wasn't suitable enough for the Instagram meme pages. Another expense was $14 for domain, thermafare.com. Now let's talk about revenue. Unfortunately, I got only one sale, worth €19.75, which equals to $23.23. But Shopify and Stripe took their cut, leaving me with $22.27. I also had to pay for the product, adding another expense of $7.02. Adding all that up, we get a total loss of $107.65. If you want to try out dropshipping for yourself, then I left a 14 days Shopify free trial link down in the description. If you want to become the 1%, then subscribe, and if you're not sure yet, then check this video out and you will become the next Elon Musk. Okay, bye bye.